Yo, what's going on YouTube? My name's Saiko, and today we are here with another episode of Sunday Speaks, the videos where I talk about whatever the heck I want on a Sunday. If you guys are excited, or if you guys like what, or I don't even know. Actually, you know what? I can't even say that. But anyways, guys, let's get on to the topic of discussion today, and that is LeBron to the Lakers. Now then, usually I found out this information on my own, but my friend actually texted me and was like, I can't believe this. And I was actually taking a nap at the time that this was happening, so his text woke me up, and I went onto Twitter, I went onto Google, Twitter, Google News, every sort of news outlet I could, and I was looking at this, and I'm like, I can't believe it. LeBron is a Laker. Now then, for those of you who don't know, I live in Southern California. To be specific, the Orange County area, which is an hour away from Los Angeles. I have been to the LA Convention Center, not to the Staples Center, but now, well, no, I have been to the Staples Center. I watched the Clippers game, which, I mean, I'm not a Clippers fan. I was rooting for the Jazz when they were playing Game 7. But anyways, that's besides the point. Yeah, the first thing I'm going to talk about, if you guys couldn't tell, we're talking about free agency and what free agents have hit a team. The biggest being LeBron James to the Lakers. Now, what does this mean for the Lakers? This means that LeBron is most likely going to be playing the 4 alongside, so pretty much the starting lineup is most likely going to be Lonzo Ball, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Brandon Ingram, LeBron James, Brook Lopez, or JaVale McGee, depending on what center that we get, because, I mean, Brook Lopez said that he would take a discount if the Lakers were a contender, which, I mean, they're most likely going to be a 4th or 5th seed at this point. I'm really excited to see what they do, honestly. They have Lance Stevenson and Rajon Rondo, which, I mean, I wish we could have got a different point guard out there, maybe like a Raymond Felton, or like, I don't know what other point guards are free agents out on the market right now, but like someone that isn't Rajon Rondo, because he can't shoot. Heck, even Dwayne Wade would have been such a, well, Dwayne Wade isn't a 3-point shooter either, but I mean, Rajon Rondo in general just cannot shoot. Yeah, that is the big free agent acquisition. I do like the move. However, I do wish that we did keep Julius Randle instead of Julius Randle going to the Pelicans. That's a loss for us, but I feel like we traded Rondo for Randle at this point, and I don't really like that trade. We essentially traded them, even though they were both free agents. But I really love Julius Randle. If the Lakers didn't get anyone this offseason, I would have been like, if they just got Julius Randle, if they kept Julius Randle, KCP, got Lance Stevenson and JaVale McGee, then I would have been perfectly fine with that, because everyone pretty much knew, and this is a transition into the next player we're going to be talking about, everyone basically knew that Paul George was going to end up in OKC still. I mean, they threw a party for him. He did this whole documentary on his quote-unquote decision, and he kept talking about, like, LA. I love LA. I'm from LA. It's where I grew up. But, you know, sometimes you don't always have to go home. That was literally the way that I thought it was going to end. I knew he was going to go to OKC because they could give him more money. And plus, with Russ and Melo, I mean, they're probably going to try to stretch Melo's contract. They can make a run at a ring. I don't know if they'll get a ring, but they have a chance to make it past the first round this time. Oh my god, hopefully, I swear. But yeah. So Paul George, Chris Paul staying with the Clippers on a 4-year deal. I mean, all they have to do is get Clint Capella, because they lost Trevor Ariza, and I think losing Trevor Ariza is actually a big loss for the Rockets because of his defensive factor, because he's a great two-way player. I mean, they're most likely going to have to go back to starting Ryan Anderson again, or they could start Luke Mabata-Mute if they can get him on another contract. I mean, who wouldn't want to go back to Houston, especially with that situation? All they need to do now is lock up Clint Capella, and they're pretty good. As of this recording, at least, Clint Capella has not been signed yet. He has met with a few teams, but what the heck? Okay, I'll answer this text later, but yeah, he has met with a few teams, but they have not made any sort of decision. DeMarcus Cousins to the Warriors. Apparently, no one gave him an offer, not even the New Orleans Pelicans. I thought the Pelicans were gonna give him the max, or give him a contract, a 3-year contract, if anything, but apparently they didn't do that, and looks like DeMarcus Cousins is going to the Warriors, and the only reason behind that is because since no one gave him an offer, he called up Joe Lacob, the owner of the Warriors, and said, let's get this done. I don't know how to feel about this. They now have a Hampton 6. I don't know if Cousins will be happy with the amount of minutes that he will get to play, though, because of the fact that they do have the death lineup with Andre Iguodala there. They could go. They could have multiple lineups that they already have, like, multiple lineups that they could really flourish, or like not flourish, but they could really dish out against other opponents. Yeah, and then now that LeBron has left the Cavs, Kevin Love is now on the table, and I don't know where he's going. I mean, he grew up in Portland, or he grew up in Oregon, so I mean, there's a possibility of a trade. I would like to actually see that trade there. I kind of wish that DeMarcus Cousins did go to the Wizards, because I mean, if he was gonna take only $5 million, I mean, hell, John Wall should have recruited him to the Wizards. I thought that he was gonna be going to the Wizards, but I guess I was wrong, honestly. Kind of disappoints me a little. What else has happened? Let me actually look at my phone on Instagram, because I do follow All Sports News, and they can give me a listing. I should have pulled this up in the first place. That's not what I wanted to see. For some reason, Instagram does this thing where every time I type in a letter to the search bar, it closes my keyboard automatically. Here we go, All Sports News. Tyreek Evans to the Pacers. Sorry, hiccups. That's okay, I guess. Rondo Favors to the Jazz still, or staying with the Jazz. Nerlens Noel to the Thunder. He's a good backup center. Steven Adams, my God, I have hiccups. I'm going to drink some water right now. Oh yeah, DeAndre Jordan to the Mavericks. This was supposed to happen 3 years ago, but Chris Paul and Blake Griffin didn't want him leaving, and yet Chris Paul left, and Blake Griffin got traded. So I mean, now DeAndre Jordan has no reason to stay in LA, and plus I feel like he can develop with Dirk, with Dennis Smith Jr., with Luka Doncic, having Harrison Barnes there. I think they'll be great. What else? Aaron Gordon staying with the Magic. I mean, he's kind of the guy of their franchise. I know that, like, Nikola Vucevic has, like, a better rating on 2K, but honestly, Aaron Gordon is, like, the face of the Magic at this point. Well, maybe Mo Bamba might take that spot, but I don't know. No one really knows. But, goddamn. Derrick Rose staying in Minnesota. I like that because he's a good backup point guard. Jimmy Butler does not want to be in Minnesota with Towns and Wiggins. Like, he does not like Wiggins. He does not like Towns. I don't know where Jimmy's gonna go. Honestly, Jimmy should just go to, like, I almost said Butler, to Boston, or like somewhere in the East where he can really help. JJ Redick is staying with the Sixers. I'm just making a quick rundown of everything that's happened, sort of my quick thoughts. If you guys can tell by the fact that I'm just, like, saying the names and where they went, it's not really that big of a surprise to me. But yeah, I get, like, Trevor Ariza gone from Houston is gonna hurt them a lot. Chris Paul staying in Houston, that's gonna help them until he gets older, because he'll be 36. No, 30, yeah, like 37 by the time that his contract's up. LeBron will be 30. Oh, he's 30. He's 30. He'll be 34, 35, 36. He'll be 37. I hope that he's still gonna be a very good player by the time that his contract is up. Knowing him, he probably will be. But this offseason has been pretty crazy as of late. Like, the Lakers in particular have been getting a lot of free agents, which I'm really happy. And by the way, just real quick, I don't take this out of the bag because of the fact that I like to keep this where it is. But, like, I've had this jersey for a very long time. It's a Kobe Bryant like swingman jersey with the Adidas logo on it. Back when Adidas used to make the jerseys. I've been a Kobe fan my entire life. That last game, the 81 points, and now that LeBron is here, we'll just have to see if he can live up to his legacy. Thank you guys so much for watching. These are sort of my thoughts and, like, the recap of what's been going on in free agency as of July 3rd. This is going up July 6th, 7th? July 8th. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys are new to the channel, consider checking out the content that I can provide to you. My name is Saiko, and I hope to catch you guys in the next video. Have yourselves a good day. Bye, guys.